The 2019 Tony Howarth Awards for Leadership in Health, Safety and Wellness Joint Category 4 winner is Bendigo Hospital.
For the last 5 years, we've been rolling out a lot of initiatives in the health and wellbeing space as part of our OHS management system. We've been working with local community health services to see what we can do in relation to making sure our caregivers' health and wellbeing in the workplace, work-life balance is really good. And we're also looking at healthy eating and what we can do is that. And part of that has been tracked by the Victorian Government's Healthy Together program that we're involved in, and that's helping us to shape some of the initiatives that we're doing, but also get that recognition in the broader space.
Heidi has led the hospital with her passion and her desire to, achieve safety for all of our caregivers and patients within the hospital. I think it's a holistic approach, to tell you the truth. I think it is not just physical, it's also mental, and we have to ensure we look after our caregivers and patients holistically.
So the initiative I'm most proud of is looking at our mental health and wellbeing and making sure we're supporting caregivers. They may be on their own journey or may have family and friends that are having issues or difficulty in that space. And so making sure that they're aware of all of the aspects of our EAP or Employee Assistance Program.
That's absolutely wonderful because it is often that you can end up in a high stress situation, and to know that your nurse unit manager and other caregivers around you are going to ask you, are you okay? And they're going to point you in the right direction for EAP and all of those things is wonderful. They're a great service. I've accessed it myself and it really helped at the time.
Well, I think if we don't look after ourselves, then how can we look after somebody else? So it's really important that we look after ourselves, because you're no good to somebody else if you're not well.
There's been other initiatives that we've also done around that mindfulness space as well.
Meditation has been well recognised as a mindfulness practice, and so we wanted to initiate a program here for our patients and also our staff to give them the opportunity to come and take part in those practices, which we've found to be very beneficial.
We've seen a decline in our injury rate over the last 12 months, and part of that would be attributed to our support of caregivers. And we're getting that feedback from caregivers that they're really happy with some of the initiatives that we're rolling out, and that they're asking for when the thing's going to be done again, and then they're also coming out with new ideas of things that we can implement in the future.
The team at Bendigo has been focused on workplace wellbeing for many years now, with it being reflected in operational plans since 2015. So this award is definitely well deserved. Implementing initiatives to support caregivers to quit smoking, increase physical activity and participate in flu vaccinations, and then embedding them is a superb way to ensure caregivers are well and healthy, not just at work, but at home as well. The Victorian Government has recognised the team's efforts through the Health Together Achievement Program, and I couldn't be more proud of all that they have achieved. Thank you to all the team at Bendigo, and continue to do what you've been doing.